Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight I am going to show you guys everything you need to know about the new updated camouflage. For those of you guys who don't know, who didn't hear the patch notes, the Wargaming folks have added all of those historical camos into the game that we've been wanting for so long. They've been there, they just haven't actually been available for us to do anything with. Some of them were available in stores, some of them have not been, but we're going to go over everything you need to know about the camos and the updated camos right now. So there have been a lot of ships have had their camouflages made available. So we're gonna just go to the Alaska first because this is something that's oh my god, the frame rate in the port is awful. Good God, man. Update days are always weird, man. But anyway, let's just jump straight into it. So we're gonna go to upgrades and loadout. The way I did this on Xbox, you press X, right? Pretty simple. I think that's square on PlayStation. So X, upgrades and loadout. All right, then you're going to use the right and left bumper. So right bumper to get over to the loadout screen. That'll be R1 for you PlayStation folks. And then we go down to our camouflage. Now the camouflage you see here is a Type 1 camo that I have created as a permanent camo. There's nothing unique about it. It is just a Type 1 camo that I liked the look of on the ship. So I ended up creating a permanent camo out of it and going from there. Now, here's what you got to do. You press A on the camo, and that takes you up to your camouflage screen. You could either go with any of these camos that you have down here, which allow you to add any of these can be a permanent camo, right? If you wanted to make any of these a permanent camo, you just simply hold X on any of them, and that would make it a permanent camo like I did with the Type 1. Now, that being said, this Type 1 permanent camo, here's a thing that I didn't even realize was going to be a thing. You can now melt down your permanent camos that you made based off of like regular camos. Just so you know. So if you were like me and you made a Type 1 permanent camo, but you really like the look of the Winter Alaska, or in this case what we're going to show is the standard type, the Alaska's historical camo, then you can melt this down and get some of your paint back. You're not going to get all of it. You're only going to get, in this case, 417 of it back. So let's just go ahead and do that right off the bat. We are going to melt down our Alaska camo that I made, our permanent camo. So we're going to hold the X button, or square for you PlayStation folks. We're going to melt it down. I guess it's just tap, sorry, not hold. But melt it down for 417. It disappears from the up here, but we now have enough that we can go ahead and create a permanent camo out of the historical camo. Here, we do that simply by holding X. And there you go. Now, we have to upgrade said camo. So we are going to upgrade the camo by holding X again. Now, we're going to need some extra paint to get this higher because we want to get this all the way up to maxed out, right? So we are going to melt some of this first tier of paint down, some of the Type 1 camos, and that gives us plenty of paint. I have so many camos because I get all of the like or not bureaus, but I do all of the campaigns and stuff. So I got a lot of camos, but you can melt them down, get your paint, go back up here and re-upgrade these. Each time you upgrade it, the camo gets slightly better. We're up to a -3 +3. And then we're going to upgrade it to the last station, which gives us the -4.5 and +4.5 to detectability and fire dispersion. So now you just simply let it happen. You click on it and go back to port. And there is the permanent historical camo for USS Alaska. And honestly, I do like this camo quite a bit, which is why I went ahead and picked this as the show for this particular video. But there are lots of new camos out there. So make sure you guys get out there and check them out. Just to make sure, let's just check out other ships in the neighborhood. Des Moines, I would imagine, has the same. I think pretty much all of the legendary ships do. So if we go here, I'm not changing my camo. Yeah, you can see we could change to our standard type Des Moines camo as well. which isn't bad, but honestly, shadow camo. Am I right? Everything looks better in black. I'm trying to think of some other ships that we have. Pretty much all of my high tier ships are going to be like some sort of camo or another. Like we have permanent camos on all of them, right? Look at that. Look at that. Like that is sick. Obviously, Stalingrad has its own camo. That's not a permanent camo. Or it is a permanent camo, but it was its own thing. But still. The Stalingrad looks so freaking good. I'm trying to think, what else would I have that doesn't have, like, the historical camo? Like, obviously, there's not going to be like, it's not always historical. It's just the, you know, fancy camo that they offer, but they're all available. So, Schlieffen, if you were interested in that, you could go with that. But all of these ships, especially at Legendary tier, have them. There's been several ships throughout the lines. I think there's a lot of tier 4s that got their historical camos as well. So say we wanted to go down here, take a look at it. Hello? Got it. Black Friday. Thank you for advertising on my video, Wargaming. Say we want to go to the New York. Does the New York have a historical camo? I don't know, but we'll find out. It does, in fact. Oh, look. That's kind of funky. Kind of funky. I don't hate it, though. Kind of like a Arctic sort of frozen camo. But, yeah. Just go out, find your favorite ships. If you've already created a camo, you can melt them down. I don't know if anybody else is going to catch that or not, but it is a thing that you can do, as we showed with the Alaska. It's going to be a really quick video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.